All right. Welcome back. Let's get rolling. We're doing the Lee Chess Arena stream today. Always one of my favorite days of the week. Sunday and Tuesday are becoming my favorite days. Tuesday is my over the board chess, and Sunday is the fun stream. So get to have a good time on both days. Let's see. Oh yeah, Royal Capybara, not a mod yet. I see. Yeah, I forgot to figure out how to do that. Once the stream ends and my regular life takes over, I forget all the things that I was supposed to do. Let's see how to make a mod on Twitch. Let's do that right now. How to make a mod on Twitch. Okay, I can just looks like I can just do a chat command. I mean, maybe. Let's see. That's what the AI summary tells me, which, whether that's has any grounding in reality, who knows? Let's see, did that work? It did work. Hooray. AI works. Alright, we got 7 people signed up for this so far. Most of them I recognize. Not sure I recognize Chancho. So, if it's your first time, welcome. Yeah, do you have the sword? I don't know. Hopefully. Don't mess with Royal Capybara now, or he will use his sword on you. Okay, I'm asking Chancho if it's their first time, and I completely misspelled their name. Let's see if I can fix it. There we go. Alright, let's play. Let's do a couple puzzles just to kind of, get rolling here. Wake up the brain. Taking here. We'll just lose. I was just trying to see if there was something there. This check is also forcing. They really only have one move, unless they're comfortable giving up that knight, which I think would be a bad plan. I'm not really sure what our follow-up would be there. The move I'm kind of looking at is this move, with the idea that now this does win the game. But if we go here, could just move the knight, say here, but then we would take here. We would get this pawn. We'd do some other things. It feels like we should be able to win this knight now. I feel like that has to be the puzzle. Otherwise, this is a weird puzzle. So I feel like it almost has to be there, here, and then some forcing move that I am not seeing. Then it's here to pin and then win the knight. Yeah. Yeah. And that's certainly where knowing something is a puzzle is a pretty huge advantage. Alright, there is a problem that once we take, they push to G2, and then what? So we take, let's say they go to G7. Yeah, then what? I actually don't see the answer from there. I mean, it has to be win the knight, or I don't understand. Because, like, if we go here to try to win this pawn, that's not going to do enough. So I'm going to take the knight. That's the end? Huh? They go here? Okay, wait, no. Oh, right. That's why. Of course. They have to move the king. They don't get to just move. Got it. Okay. So, yeah. That is indeed the end. Alright. We've got time for another one. Okay. Taking the knight is incredibly forcing. It does weaken their pawn structure. It allows our queen. I was thinking to come here and check. It does not, because the pawn would be covering that. Another thing I'm looking at is disrupting the communication between these two. And does that do enough? I'm not sure it does. Yes, they can't take, but can they just go there? And then I guess we could continue this line and say, like, here, threatening now to win their bishop. But I suppose they could go here. No, then I would take. They would take, and I would win the bishop. So maybe this is the answer. Let's take a little bit closer look. So we push that pawn to f4. They really only have one move, which is to play bishop g3. We really only have one way, or one piece we can win that bishop with, which is the queen. So let's say we go queen e3. Yeah, we have to go queen e3 to protect that pawn still. Yes. Yeah, because otherwise they could threaten the bishop. Yeah, so this works. Okay. I definitely... No, I did see that, actually. I saw that if they went there, I was going to cover it like this. Okay. Cool. You won a nice OTB game yesterday for your team to move up a division for next season. Woo! Where are you in the world again? I don't remember. I have some guesses to what I remember, but I don't remember for sure. I'm thinking you're in Eastern Europe, but I'm not positive. Okay. We'll do one more, and then we're going to head over to the tournament. Okay. The check is the, first step. So here. And then I don't see a good follow-up there. So then I'm wondering if maybe another really pressing move is this rook e4. Then they just take our queen. It's not that pressing. Okay, I guess one thing we could look at is what if we go check. I could be here or here, which is kind of interesting. But let's just say here, here, and then this move. It's not mate. No, it is mate, actually. This, here, here is mate. Okay. So we can't do a slow move. In fact, this is a faster, more direct mate. So we are about to be mated. It is mate in 2 right now. Here, here, here is mate in 2. So, what are we going to do? What's up, Doze Gambit? How are you doing? Oh, you're in Sweden. Okay. I don't know. Somehow I didn't remember that. Alrighty. Let's say queen checks here. I think this is the answer. And if they go here, then we have this idea. And then when they go back, the rook comes down. So if we go here, they can't really do that. This seems like a little safer of a spot. But then maybe we can go here. If here, 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 same. Question though, if here, 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 I think we can come back to here, push him back. We only have 1 minute left. I think we're going to have to just make this move, because I think it's right, and move on. Ah, we can go here, actually. That's the move. Nope, no, that doesn't work, because then we have to go here, and we can't. We need to be able to go to here, so I have to make this work somehow. So I go there, and now I go here, and this works. Right? Yes, this works. What I was wondering about, though, was a slightly different variation, but I need to go back, because I don't even know if I'm going to be in the tournament now. Did I even join the tournament? No, I did, right? You are playing. I'm even in a game right now. No, I resigned? Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. That puzzle killed me. I missed the first round of the tournament. Oh, and it kicked me out. Alright. My bad, everybody. My bad. I thought I had time to finish that puzzle. I did not. I did not. You're trying sometime now to figure out when exactly is the Sunday tournament that you organize. It is, yeah. World Cup of Bar is right. It is. Not only is it starting now, it's started now, and I already have a loss. Very upsetting. So someone is not in a game, but is also not pairing me. Because it's like, that's not fair, man. You shouldn't get 2 games that fast. Oh, plus it might pair them with... No, the person not in the game is Gunner. Right, because we just finished our game. Come on, give us a rematch. Give us a rematch, guys. Oh, boy, that's embarrassing. Oh, well. Well, certainly makes my chances of getting on the podium a lot lower now. Okay, got a game. Brad Martz. Here we go. Alright. Okay. I think Brad Martz and I have done this before. I feel like we've been here before. I'll go here first, and then I'll go here next. This is just me playing opening theory. I don't have a great handle on what I'm doing. Here, it kind of feels like I have to take here, right? Like if I don't, seems a little strange. Do I take here is really the question. Like, do I want them to go there, here? Yeah, that would be fine. Let's just castle, develop pieces. I don't think I need to worry about here. Now, if they move here, then maybe I'll take here because I win a free tempo. You're right, they've moved the bishop twice then, so it seems reasonable. Yeah. Now it seems more reasonable to just take and say I got a free tempo. I can take there. Okay, I can never quite remember, does this work out? It seems like it should. It's a little slow. Go here. Can you go here? Not really. Wait. Here. Yeah, that's well covered. So I can go here or here, my choice. Where do I want this knight? That is a good question. I don't know. I think I want the knight here to be able to go here. If this wins a pawn. I guess not. But yeah, I figured he would go back. But I guess he could have also gone here. Alright, so we're on that pawn. Now everything is normal. We're just playing a good game. So the question is, what do I do though? Right, I've put all my pieces on decent squares. Everything's fine. I'm considering going here and here to get this knight back in the game, and plus I'm on this. I guess he can just push though. Okay, I'm gonna go here. Now all my pieces are doing pretty well. I don't know what I've gained from all these maneuvers. Seemingly just giving up this square. Now what? I think I'm gonna double on this pawn. So this, where's this queen going though? The knight is a little bit more annoying than I thought it would be. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go here. I don't know. Maybe that's a ridiculous move. I wasn't really sure what a good move was there, and that knight's annoying, so if I don't have a good move and the knight's annoying, let's just get rid of the knight. Let's just do that. It also opens up me being able to come back there. Okay. Brad Martz is up quite a bit of time on me, but not a catastrophic amount. I'm actually playing in a Blitz tournament this coming Friday, if you can believe it. A 3-2 over-the-board tournament. I'm going to do so bad, it's going to be insane. 3-2 over the board? I can't even fathom what that will look like. If I go here and give that up, I can go there. And that looks pretty great. If I go here, here, and then move, that also looks great. So I think that was a mistake by Brad Martz. Maybe I'm crazy to say that, but it looks like an error. Ah, maybe not because of this. And then here, and I was thinking it was a fork, but he could break the fork by going there. So maybe it's an error by me. That might actually be what this is. I missed that piece. My guess is I'm going to lose every game in this tournament. I'm going to, by the way. It's a team tournament, and I was invited by one of the chess clubs I go to, and I said I would love to play, but I'm really bad at Blitz. And this was like the A team that was inviting me, and they're like, "Okay, we're gonna pass then," and I was like, "That's totally fair." But then we put a B team together. And the B team is like, we're not worried about whether we're going to win or lose this event. We just want to have fun. And I was like, boom. That's perfect. And then in 2 weeks, I'll be in Virginia for their adult-only tournament. That's right. I am flying all the way to Virginia just to play an adult-only tournament. Okay, I think I can actually do what I was thinking, because I can recreate the fork like that. Luckily, Brad took a long time. If he hadn't, I wouldn't have seen it. Also, I didn't realize he could do that. Okay, so that was a problem. I didn't think he could do that. Balls. So I seem like I might be lost now. Let's see, what do we got here? I could go here, lose a piece. I guess I'm gonna go here and lose a pawn, and with that, probably the game. Maybe 2 pawns, yeah. So the game should be over now. I got a little too cute. A little too cute. Sometimes that's all it takes. I'm looking at wild things like sack here. That doesn't gain me anything. Guess I'm... No. We gotta get out of this pin. That would have been a lost queen. Oh, I can go here now and force them to do some weakening move. Won't be weakening enough, I don't think, for me to actually win. But, and did I say I was going here and hanging my queen? I think I'm not going to do that. I think I am not going to do that. What about rook here, here, here? Yeah, I don't think I can go down the full rook like that. I don't think it's enough. I am going to need something pretty desperate, I would assume. I guess I'm only down this pawn, which isn't that bad. Like, I could maybe nab that pawn back. Especially since Brad has gone way down on time for some reason. Like, Brad was almost a minute up on me, and now he's a minute down. So maybe I can even do something as simple as hang my rook. I really like that diagonal. I think it's because this bishop hasn't moved yet. Somehow my brain is like, that bishop's irrelevant. Yet it covers every square I've been looking at. So that's kind of interesting. I feel like he's eyeballing something pretty amazing if he's taking this much time. There's plenty of, like, just move the pieces and win moves he could make. So what is happening here, I'm not sure. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Just a simple developing move. I think I'll just go here and make a basic threat. Nothing big. You could probably just go here and counter it pretty easily. But I just want to kind of make some threats and see if I can get him to weaken his structure a little bit and go that way. I also have this move now. I'm threatening both of these. So it's interesting. But he does have... Look, a move like this, and now all his pieces are looking a little scarier. He is down to 30 seconds, which is kind of wild. I don't know what's happening here. Okay, weakens his structure. Now I could stick a knight here if I want. Or my bishop, for that matter. So what do I want to do here? We do have a little time to operate with. If I were to go here, I'm not really threatening much. I think bishop here first looks pretty good. You know, it's kind of annoying for him. It's a weird move. Maybe it'll have some impact on his time. Okay. He goes there. My knight is hanging. I want to go here. And then if he takes the knight, and then I go here, am I gonna do that? I don't know if I need to do that anymore. I don't think I need to be quite as desperate as I was thinking I needed to be. I think I'm doing okay here, especially with the time advantage. I think maybe I can just play some regular chess, and this game might break my way. I don't think I need to go just like full desperado and give up a piece for very little. I'm not sure why Brad is playing so slowly. I'm going to go here. Okay. There's the puzzle we saw, breaking the communication. I'm going to go here. I'm threatening stuff like this for checkmate. Okay, he's going to break that up. Not let it be that easy. I'll go here. If here, I'm going to go here. Ooh. Oh, right. The bishop's covering that square also. There. I don't know exactly what I'm accomplishing anymore. I feel like I've lost the thread completely on this game. Like basically 100% I've lost the thread of this thing. Oh man. Well, this is hanging now. That's interesting. Let's just nab it. Let's just nab this thing. I'll go here. And now we're even, right? Yeah, we're even. My opponent's at 9 seconds. I'm just going to make some moves. I think I should go here and give myself an escape hatch. I mean, these bishops are a lot, I admit. Like, I might just get mated from them. Anything's possible. I'll go here. Go here. That's pretty close. That is mate, actually. Oh, he's got that. Right. Shoot. I'll go here. Okay, I'll go here. If he takes there, he loses. Oh, not anymore. He doesn't. Not anymore. Wait. I can go here. No, I can't go there. No, shoot. I blew it. That's upsetting. So close. It's such a huge time advantage on top of everything else. Like, I think here I'm winning. I think I have a big lead at this point. Yeah, I'm up 4. I'm up 4. In fact, all I have to do is go here and I win the piece. Okay. Also, I think I could have just gone here, which would have not been winning, but it would have held my lead. Oh, my move was fine. Oh, no. I need to go here first. Interesting. And then if he goes here, I don't know. Let's just waste a move. What is my... Okay, it's still just go here. Yeah, so I really just had to find go here, win the piece, win the game. I did not find that move and did not win the game. Ah, so close. So very close. Almost had the one and only Brad Martz. I now have 2 losses to my name, which is, you know, kind of brutal. I do want to open up, though, this game against Brad. Since I'm not paired at the moment. Let's see if I can open this up in like another window or something, so I don't have to leave the tournament. I don't know how this works. I'm just worried if I click this, I'm going to be out of the tournament. Okay, well, doesn't matter. Oh, I've got I Love Castling. This is my daughter. I guess she joined. I guess she joined the event. She's always looking to take me down. This gal had a day yesterday. She played a chess tournament and a basketball tournament simultaneously, if you can believe that. So we started the day at a chess tournament, and then she had a basketball game in the middle of the day. So we had to take a bye in the middle of the day so she could go then to her basketball game. Then she came back and played in a chess tournament. So it was wild stuff. It was wild. Okay. Thought she was going to do that. Now, I don't know. My position's fine, but I don't love it. It just seems like kind of a boring equals position. Hopefully I can make something happen here. I'll offer up this trade. Although I have the 2 bishops. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have. I normally offer that trade because that bishop is annoying in this position where I'm going to, you know, probably put the rook here and do a minority attack of some form. Usually my knight is here, not my bishop. I guess that knight is going to stay there. I'm going to castle. And if he wants to take, or she wants to take, I think I'm okay. Now I might go here, just to stop offering that. Oh, I should have known. A long castle. Well, against a long castle, I feel pretty good. I think my attack is way ahead of her attack. That's the impression I have anyway. I do get to go here. You guys, Bella's in a match against me right now. Let her play. Okay, so the knight goes back. My children are somehow fighting while she's playing against me, so I don't know what's happening right now. But I think I should attack the queen. And I think she's in some trouble. I mean, she's got squares, of course, but like I think my attack is landing. I'm threatening this fork. She covers the fork, which is good. Let's see. Thinking like this might be good to hit this knight. Is this good? No, but I do need to be worried because there's this. But I think I'm okay for the moment. I do have to keep that in mind, though. This is here. No, never mind. It is backed up. I thought for a second it wasn't backed up. Okay. Now, how do I land this attack? Maybe rook here, or maybe this rook here? Maybe... Okay, this isn't backed up anymore, so now I can do this? Yeah, I think this wins. Maybe not. Maybe this is the way out. Takes... No, because then that still falls. I think this is good. I think this wins a piece. Okay. Here. And now I should be good. Now, it is important to note that after this situation, there's a lot happening. Especially after this. Although this is here, I think we win here with this. Bam. Bam. And now the game's... For a second there, I was like, what? Like, knowing my daughter, she had set up some elaborate back row mate. But no, we should be good here. Oh, yeah, now she has, right? Now this would be mate if I just ignored the threat. Oh, no, I'm still covering it. What am I talking about? It's funny. Whenever I play here, I'm really careful, we'll say. Or maybe overly concerned about back row mates and stuff. Alright, threatening to win or trade off the last piece for her and then have an easy victory. She does not let me do that. So I'll go here instead and put the other rook there. Sure. I think we can agree this one is over. Okay. Here. And finally, we're in. In fact, depending on what she does, this could be mate. Boom. So it's mate in 2 from here. Oh, nope, it's not mate in 2. Do I have to make sure I give her squares to move to? She's a tricky one. There. There. I'm just going to mate her like this. I'm going to get a queen and it's going to be mate. Boop. Okay. That is the end. Interesting game. Oh. Yeah, one piece in the middle game will do it. And Brad Martz put in the comments that I had bishop e2. Yeah, he was definitely right. I did. Great blog, by the way. Always enjoy reading. Whose blog are we talking about? Dan. Which Dan is this? Dan Bach. Yeah, Dan Bach does have a great blog. Yeah, Substack for me is becoming the new Twitter. At least for chess. I mean, X may be flourishing for some people, but man, the chess world, it has really fallen apart. It's kind of sad. You know what? Bam, we're gonna go with the Sicilian. Let's see what Dan's got up his sleeve. Ooh, going to open Sicilian, nice. I haven't practiced any open Sicilian lines in forever. So we'll see how this goes. My guess, poorly. I think I go bishop e7 here. And then here I go h4 to stop these ideas. Well, we're getting real close to the end of my theoretical knowledge here. That guy jumps in. I think I gotta take. Also, it leaves his pawns weird, which is nice. Okay, yeah, I'm supposed to go here for sure. I mean, I don't know if it's before or after getting this bishop out, though. But it should be fine. I think I can do stuff like this and this. We're gonna go here, here. The problem is this is supposed to be here. It's not supposed to be here. It's supposed to be here. So I don't know what I did wrong here. Okay. Yeah, I guess now if I go like here, here, then you can just kind of sneak in. That looks kind of annoying. Is he gonna castle along here? I'm gonna castle short. Maybe I castled too soon. I feel like I have all the moves, but I think there's some ordering errors. And like I said, I don't think this guy is supposed to be here. I think probably I should have gone here first and then taken this way. And then the knight is still here. And Bishop Fianchetto's here. I think that's what I'm supposed to do. We got a heat watch just issued. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, it's going to be a hot one today. Okay, Dan is taking his time. Yep, that seems very reasonable. I think... I just think this has to be the right idea. Unless I wanted to go here, here, here. Which might also have been the right idea. But this bishop is supposed to be gone. Yeah, so... I don't know. It's interesting, though. Okay, so that's no longer being covered. So I can go here. Free attack on this. It's not really a free attack, though. I take... Check. I guess it is, right? It is. And this is going to come over here. And then, I don't know. I don't really know what to say about this one. This is kind of a weird setup. And then I think here. Maybe. This pawn just sticking out like this is pretty weird looking. I gotta admit, it's pretty weird looking. Hurry Joey's back. It's always good to see Hurry Joey. Alright, well Dan is taking his time. That didn't work out for me last game. Okay. I am pretty tempted to go here. I think what I don't want, though, is them to go there freely. I think I need to go here. Although it does just, like, make holes. Okay, interesting. I feel like I should be happy with this. I get to go here. Depending on where this guy moves, maybe I even have this move. This is hanging still. You could go there, that's true. And then what? Oh, that's clever. Here, 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 mate. That's pretty cool stuff. I'm thinking of giving up the exchange here. Let's have something clever. So how do I respond to this? I guess I could go here immediately. Okay. I guess I could do that. Yeah, so next move is either... Yeah, I don't know why I keep talking about this. Why not just go this way? That seems like the more sensible approach. I go here, here, here. Check is why. Yeah, I am going to go this way. So I don't know. Something like this seems pretty reasonable. I go here. Now he's on this. I do still have that. I'll go here. Oh, maybe he can go like this. But then I should be able to just block it or defend it as many times as needed. This seems to be more the issue, I would think. And then just all the pawns coming down. I have no counterattack. I'm just in full-on defense mode, which, you know, having played the Sicilian before, I don't think full-on defense mode is really the way to go. It's supposed to be like a counterattacking. It's not a passive defense type thing. Maybe I'm just playing it like it's a Caro-Kann or something. Okay. How about this idea? Not defending that pawn anymore is a problem. I don't see a reason not to go here. I always have this move whenever I want it. The problem is I really need to keep an eye on that square. Oh, I missed something. Okay, this is hanging. I don't think there's a way to exploit that right now, but I need to have that in the back of my mind. Okay, yeah, not surprising that we're going to see that. I think I want to go... Ooh, I kind of want to go here. So I could move this. I don't know where it would move to, though. Like, there's not a great move. I think I'm going to go here. And we're going to kind of just back up this thing a bunch. I guess there's a question about, like, here, here. That looks fine. It's a nice thing if I go here. Now I'm threatening this, sort of. I mean, I can go here, here, and then there. Let's see, I'm going to go here. I probably have to go here, though. Although this guy holds everything together, right? And there's no real way to bump him out. It's going to be challenging. Yep, I am going to take here. Okay. Now I need to kind of make something happen. I'm going to be in some trouble. I'm looking at this here. But this doesn't give me enough, and I've sacked a whole piece to do it. I just don't think that can be the right approach. Oh, I could take here, which is interesting. So I'm going to go here with the idea of going there. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. Okay. And that's a problem, right? That's a very big problem. That might be a game over type of problem. Here, there, here, check, here, lose the queen. I think that's it. I think that's game. Have any clever ideas? I don't have any clever ideas. I don't. Here, there. Yeah, I think Dan Bach has just got the better of me here. Good job. That's a nice little sequence. Ha ha! I won that pawn. Take that, Dan. Take that. That was good. That was a good attack. I'll have to look at that one later, see what I missed. Okay. Things are not going well for me today. I'm in 12th place. The Boon Climber, as 1400, is now in first place. Okay. Interesting. What a wild day for the Boon Climber. Go Boon Climber. Let's do this. I'm rooting for the Boon Climber. I don't know who this is, though. The Boon Climber is new, I think. I don't know. Maybe he's been here before and I didn't see him. Because we've been getting such big turnouts. As people get lower to the bottom, I've been kind of missing some of them. I'm talking about BG7 for a while, but that just hung a piece. Oh, okay. I don't know what you're talking about. It's probably from a million years ago. I had chat turned off somehow. But that is funny. Wow, such a small amount of time. I invited my buddy from our OTB club too. Okay, what do we got here? Hurry Joey. Hurry Joey. Can I take down Hurry Joey? So, you know, just planning on this kind of stuff. What I normally would do. Hurry Joey might take that way. Yeah, that's a mistake. Because then I get this giant center. It's at first in some previous games, not many people do it. And so I was like, oh, this wins on the spot. It does not win on the spot. Well, what is this? I've never seen this before. Could go here, here. No, that doesn't work. Here, does this? Okay. Yeah, this seems like a very reasonable move. I haven't seen this before, but it looks reasonable. Looks like a good enough idea to me. I don't even know how I'm supposed to take back. I'm probably taking with the queen because I want my knight here. I don't really like the idea of doing that. Definitely a weird start to this game. London Imahil, how are you doing? Journey Chess, welcome. Journey Chess, I feel like you're so very close to stealing my name. What's happening there? But welcome. Hope you're having a good name. Good day, not a good name. Ooh, okay. This is hanging. Let's back it up. No. No. Let's back it up this way. A lot of game left to play. Enjoyed the podcast stories as well. Cool. Happy to enjoy the podcast, my friend. Let's see. Where does this bishop go? Let's just put the bishop. I don't know where to put the bishop. Let's put it here. What about here and this? Here. No, that doesn't actually work. Let's just go here. It's fine. Do you play games with views on chess.com? Maybe. I interviewed you as a guest? Oh, that's embarrassing. Okay. Sorry. What was your name as a guest? Because it wasn't Journey Chess. What was your name? And do I play games with viewers? It depends. I will not be right now because I'm in the middle of an arena tournament. Also, this tournament or this stream will be taking place on Lichess, so I definitely won't be taking games on chess.com right now. But sometime you see me streaming, let me know. We can get a game in. John, Journey Chess. Do you know how many Johns I've interviewed? I say that like it's a lot. I actually have no idea, but it feels like it would be a lot. Not as many as I don't remember. There was some name where I had like 1 million of them in a row. It was wild. Okay. Hurry Joey is playing some interesting chess today. I don't even know what to say. Do I go here? I don't think so. I don't love this. But I guess I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna probably castle next. So this is important to note, so that like he can't go here and then take my queen. It is backed up, so I want to like file away whether it's protected or not. Okay, let's go here. Let's just castle. This seems like a reasonable move to me, to try to maybe disconnect my queen from its defender. I mean, I'm on that. I see that. I'll probably just immediately defend it. But, yeah, something. How many interviewees named Jesper? Maybe none. I might not have had a Jesper yet. Probably a Jasper. I don't know about a Jesper. I don't know. Okay. So now the heat is coming. Now we've got the queen pin from another direction. Probably this rook is just stepping in here next, which looks pretty good to me. He's getting his pawn back, which I'm fine with. is there something cool I can do here with like this? Takes, threatening here, threatening here. It looks interesting. This is the puzzle. I've done too many puzzles lately, so now I'm always looking for puzzle answers, but this looks interesting. There might be some refutation that I'm not seeing. I'm going to do the interesting move because it's Blitz. If this wasn't Blitz, I don't think I would do this. I think I would just go like here and here. This doesn't really do that much. Like if he goes here, and then I go here, and then he goes here, I don't gain that much. And in fact, I probably lose now to this. Yeah, these whole, like, getting obsessed with puzzle moves is not always the best. I mean, I think I can be here and be fine, but still. Like, that was very much a puzzle sequence that I was sort of, like, working with. Let's see. Do you climb mountains in Boone, North Carolina? Okay, nice. Okay. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. Here doesn't really gain me anything. I'm going to go... Actually, yeah, I'm going to go here. I don't really like the idea of having... Oh, he wasn't hanging anyway. So I guess maybe I should have developed a piece or something. Might go here. That's sort of interesting. I don't know. I've made weird moves this game. I don't play as well when I make weird moves. I've sort of realized that about myself, that like a lot of my chess information sort of comes from like stockpiling patterns of previous games I've played and master games and things like that. And when I play weird moves, it just doesn't go very well. My brain doesn't process them right, and I can't like put everything together really fast. I don't really know what to do here. So this whole game just feels weird and uncomfortable for me. What happened? Okay, took my piece. I mean, Hurry Joey's playing well. Like, I'm only up to one pawn. I don't even know if you can say I'm up that pawn. Like, that pawn looks like it's going to fall at some point. I'm going to go back to here, hitting this again. I'm going to go here. 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 That's now the game is looking more normal to me. Like, it's coming into focus a bit. Probably even here. Just kind of put everything back together. Put the jigsaw. It felt kind of like, here's my analogy. Someone took a box with a puzzle and just threw it out onto the table, and it was everywhere. And now I'm kind of putting some pieces back in place. Okay, we're going to go here. I didn't think about if he goes here, if that's bad. I think it's fine. But I'm going to make some pretty quick moves. I've got a decent handle on what I want to do now. Yep, I'll just go here. Now all this is locked together. This guy looks nice. I can go here now, and if he takes... I probably should have taken, actually. And not leaving it up to if he takes, because I could just have done that. Yep, I'll go here. I can go here. No, I can't go there. Now I'm going to double the rooks, I think, behind this guy. And then after here, I think I'm... Oh, I see. It's not the best. I think this is probably okay. What is he going to do? Maybe here? And then I wanted to put a rook there anyway. I guess it doesn't work super well because of that. Okay. Here means... Yeah, I'll go here and just chase him away. I can go here now and make a pass pawn pretty easily, which is fun. Ooh, I can do that right now. Yeah, let's make the pass here right now. Now is the time. And I can back it up pretty easily. Yes, that knight isn't protected like it was, but it can be. Ooh, I like that. Can't I just go here? Can't go there. Yeah, that looks pretty good. If he goes like here or here, I think I'm okay. Okay. Wait, no, if he goes there, no, it doesn't work as well because he got that guy in there. Let's see. How do I do this then? Here? No, he can't go there. Yeah, this is just winning. This is just winning. We got this one now. Okay, yeah. I mean, if that's what he has to do, then it's winning. I'm also on this pawn. Just something to keep in mind. Ooh. Do I want to take with the rook? No, I'll go here and here. And he's going to run out of time anyway. Okay. That was a good one against Hurry Joey. I'm going to look at all these games afterwards. I'm up to 10th. Ooh, not only am I in 10th, I'm actually in 2nd. I'm in a 1 million way tie for 2nd. Because somehow Understable took his 2 wins and stopped. Brad Martz only has 3 games. He's not paused, though. Gunnar John's not paused. Boone Clymer is playing Brad Martz, so most likely Brad Martz will pull ahead there. But I'm in it. I'm in it at least to, like, I don't know, get 4th or something. Depending on how this works. Okay, it was episode 154, almost 2 years ago. Took a hiatus from chess and now back. All right, well, good to stop by. 2-year hiatus, nice. Those are always fun. Perhaps, depending on how things go, we should have another chat, right? Like, we talked, then you took 2 years off. How was it like coming back? That could be a fun conversation at some point. Okay, we'll go here. Okay, that move, I can't ignore it. I need to go like here. No, but then I can't do that. So I think I have to go here. Does let him go here though. Here. No. Here. That's fine. Okay, now I go here. Okay, then I'm gonna go. Wait, let me make sure this works. Here, takes, here. The order is just a hair wrong somehow. I don't know if I can do that. I know I have to calculate it. Can I give up that pawn? Boom. Castles. Yeah, I can give up that pawn. Okay. I know in the normal line I can give up that pawn. I just wasn't sure if I could. Okay, now I don't think I can. I mean, maybe I can still give up the pawn, but I don't want to anymore. Things have changed. I think now I'm just going to dip back to here and say, what time is it? Minority attack time. That's right. You guessed it. You guessed it. Okay, I was wondering if he was going to do that. It's kind of annoying. I think I need to go here and here. But, yeah, I was going to say, my opponent has a lot happening over here. Do I just go here? I actually kind of like that. He takes, I go here. I don't think this is good. This, I think, is going to get my Bishop trapped. This, I don't know. That's probably fine, but I'm going to probably end up having to go here and here and lose a pawn. So I think I'm going to go this route and just say we'll trade pawns instead of giving up the pawn. I don't know if that's going to work. This might be a disaster. I wasn't expecting that move. If I go here, takes would be totally fine, but if I go here, here, here would be fine. Let's do this. I think this works. Might be some shot that I'm missing. These pieces do look pretty well set up. My queen is kind of off sides. Things don't look great. I do have this idea, but then maybe this is a problem. Oh, maybe this is that same problem. Right? Like here, 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 and I'm lost. Interesting. I do have this check whenever I want it. Let's go here. And I guess if he lets me, I'm going to go there. Oh, that wins the piece. Okay, that was a mistake. I should win now. This happened in a tournament game recently. Almost the exact same thing. It was just at least this pattern of like trapping the rook so there's nowhere to go where I could just take. Oh, I did not see that you had the way out. Whoops. And I want to go here. This might actually be losing now. I might have started crowning myself too early. Like here is the same pattern as the last game. But here, I don't know, here seems winning, right? Is that just game over? Maybe. Maybe it is. That's unfortunate. If I go here, he goes here. I go where? Nowhere. I go here, 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 here. Maybe I'm not lost. Wow, he has 5 minutes left in this game? What is happening? Huh? How does my opponent have 5 minutes? I'm very confused. And I hung the piece? Ugh, that's really unfortunate. You can still just go there. I don't I've totally lost this game. Totally lost I'm just done. Once I noticed my opponent had 5 minutes, I was like, it just broke me. I don't know what happened. I couldn't recover from realizing my opponent had 5 minutes. Well, okay. I don't quite understand how he had 5 minutes left. That was a little shocking, I'm going to be honest. What is happening there? How does he have 5 minutes? Let's see. I got to see this. I'm black, so I don't know why it's showing it like that. I mean, this is probably just all opening theory for him, although it's weird, I think, right? Isn't the ordering slightly wrong? No, this is all opening theory. Okay. Yeah, this is all opening theory. Took me about a minute to get to all this opening theory that it took him like no time. Okay. All right. Well, my next game is beginning, so we'll have to come back to that later. Let's play another Sicilian. All right. Seeing an Alapin, which I would say is why I don't play the Sicilian, really. The Alapin is annoying. I don't know why I find it so annoying. But it's like, I think it's less like it's good annoying and more like I spend all this time learning Najdorf theory only to play Alpins, and it's just kind of like, eh. Like it's not bad. It's not like I hate playing the Alpin. It's just more sort of like frustrating. I don't remember what I'm supposed to do here. They go here. They're looking to go here. I think maybe I go here, but then they take... No, I don't think they can take it. I think I go here, and then I take here. I think they go here. That's where I need to go there. I really do not remember my Alpin theory here, as we're seeing. Because I think I just gave them this. How am I supposed to do against that? Yeah, I think I was supposed to have this knight here, so it went here when they went here. So I think this is probably just worse. Losing, I don't know, but worse. Yeah, because I don't see a great way to deal with this problem. It feels like I have to go here, here. Yeah, I definitely did it wrong. Is there a recovery here? Here's still dealing with that. Here, just blocks. And then what, like here? Yeah, I guess I have to do something like this. And give up the pawn. The problem is, after I give up the pawn, then this has to be dealt with. I think I might be lost. I guess I'm not lost. I'm just way down. Because after this, I suppose I could take here and put my king here to stop this. But, like, I'm down a full pawn, and my opponent has a decent position, and I can't castle. Like, yeah. So there's a reason why theory's nice. I was supposed to leave him there. Okay, and I didn't even think about that, right? That's just adding more problems. Here I guess I have to do. Yeah, it's just getting worse by the moment. I wonder if we can go here. Oh, Nelly. Here, 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 here. I would lose. So here, I kind of just have to let it go. And go like here. Oh no, I'd have to go here. And then he gets a rook here. Yeah, so this should win. Yeah, what a mess. What a mess. Ah. I do have... Nope, that won't work. Would it have worked here? No. Okay, what I was looking at is an idea of going like here. Just oh, it's even still guarded, so never mind. Never mind. Okay, he took that way. Okay. I can take this way, I guess that's fine. I think if here, I go here, and then takes, I'm able to cover things. So if here takes, and I think I have to go here. Does that even work? Wait, I don't know. I don't have to go there. What am I talking about? I go here. Kick him. If he goes here, I think that's, like, it's still bad. Like, it's all bad. But I think I can just shift over. And if he takes, then I think I actually escape this unscathed. Oh, I'm down a pawn. I didn't realize I was down a pawn in this mess. Okay. Down a pawn. Down a pawn seemed like best case scenario. here. The annoying thing you see is this also. It just went very, very badly. That's mate? That's mate. What a mess. Okay, I just want to see real quick where the mess up was. So it was... That is what I do. I'm almost positive. Then here, then there. Okay, yes. I thought I had a take here, but I was like, no, I think it's okay. Like, I don't really love how this looks. Usually, I guess they take here. No, not there. Oh, right, they go here to push the queen back. If I go back, and then when they come in here, then I need to be able to go here. Although it's saying that's not actually the move. I don't have to go there because I'm covering it. All right. Yep, need to learn, need to re-look at my Alpin theory. That is facts. If I'm going to play the Sicilian, I need to know how to play against the Alpin. It's been a bit since I played the Alpin, I got to admit. I mean, it's also been a bit since I played the Sicilian, so, you know, those all kind of go together. All right, so here we go. Let's play a good game. We're white. We know it's opening well. No opening debacles will happen here. Playing against Twister. Okay, I'll go here. And we'll see what happens, whether I take here unprovoked or not. Not yet. Well, I'm definitely going to take there if provoked. Then I'm going to go here immediately. And then we'll see what happens from here. Probably is going to play c6. Okay, he did that. Interesting. I'll go here. I guess he could take there. Feels like kind of a strange take. Okay. I think I will go here. And, ooh, interesting. What do you do that? I think that would be a mistake. I'm expecting a c6, but we'll see. Maybe even here? And then getting the rook involved. Seems like a possibility. I'm probably going here next. Okay, so he's going to do that approach. That is a tough one. Because this is going to be very weak all game. So you can find some way to push there. That's going to be tough. What am I doing here? I could go here. Throwing some stuff there. I think this is probably good. If here, this is going to fall at some point. If here, this is going to fall at some point. Ah, I was not considering that. Interesting. So if I go here, and he goes there, and then takes, what? I mean, I guess he can't really push yet. Trying to decide some things. Do I go here? What I don't really want is to go here. That looks looser than I would like. Okay, let's make sure he can't do anything. Here. I'd be okay with that. Here. I'd be okay with that. Okay, I'm gonna go here. Then I'm taking here. Then we're going here. Oh, then that guy's hanging to... Okay. That was probably an error. That's too bad. What if I go here? Forcing this here. Then I can go here. Oh, whoa, 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 buddy. Let's not hang pieces. Wow, what was that about? Alright, I guess I'm going here. I really don't like moving this knight. But I'm really feeling like I have to. I often want my knight here anyway. And then maybe the idea is pretty quickly I'm just going to swing this knight back around here to give some protection. Because I'm feeling like it's a little loose over here on the king side. Not like super loose, like I'm about to die. But like it's a little looser than I wanted. I also have this idea. Okay. Here, now after takes. Here. Don't love that. I'm going to do this. No. Yeah. I'm going to do that. Also gets off of this, which I wasn't really thinking about very well. Also, I'm not pondering this. All these moves I was talking about, they were pretty much all hanging that knight. Alright, I'm going to go here. I'm on this. The knight's now protected. There's this idea. So like if push, I can immediately jump in there and take. Which actually looks really quite strong. If I go here, pushing again doesn't really work all that well. If I go here, takes. That looks pretty good. So I think probably this is what I'm doing. Here looks good also. Yeah, so all these look good. Okay, that makes a big change. Now if I go here, he can push by. I take, he takes. So here, takes, push, take at the hanging pawns, which aren't so bad. Now it's getting very complicated. This is hanging though if I move the knight. If I move the knight and he pushes, takes. Pushes there. Takes. Yeah, let's do this. This looks fine. Now he's got to deal with that. Probably rook c8 is right. Oh, I do have that interesting idea. Knight f4 at some point, hitting that pawn a second time. They would just push it, so it's not really going to do anything unless there's some other weakness that happens. Interesting. Giving up that pawn because they're going to get to go check. I move. I don't know that that's good. Maybe it works because then they can put the rook here. This pawn I can't take. I can't go here. I could go like here. Could go here. If here. Then here. Yeah, that bishop is not guarded. There's no way to take advantage of that I'm seeing. I don't know. This is a weird one. I just don't think I can take that pawn. I'm going to go here. I don't know if this is a good idea either. Because maybe just here, here. Queen gets in at some point. Man, I'm down a whole minute too. That's not good. Okay, he goes there. I think I'm going to go here. I don't know if that's right or not. He's like, I'm coming in for the checkmate. I'm like, I'm going to take a pawn. Okay. What? What? You were just taking a pawn? Maybe even this is right. Okay. I'm trying to decide. Like here? Or here? This gets my queen pretty trapped. But so does this. I'm gonna go here. This is the plan. Oh, wow, okay. On the knight. I could go here, though. No, giving up another attacker on that square. I don't think we want to do that. Let's go here. That just seems too dangerous. There's this interesting pin that's happening. Not a lot comes out of it. But I'm way in time danger here. This is not looking good for me. If I wasn't in time danger, this is a pretty interesting one. I'm not sure if I'm in trouble. Probably going to come to here. But with this time, I think I'm in big trouble. Once it turns red, fight or flight kicks in. Okay, I don't know about that. That seems very weird to me. Oh, that was good, wasn't it? That was very good. Good job. I messed that up. Now I just have to go back and be down. Kind of thought I had a good... When he did that take, I was like, oh, I win now. But alas, no. No, I did not win. Here comes the pawn. Can I get away with that? I think so. I think just barely. But I'm going to go here. And I'm just going to make him have to work to stop this pawn. Oh. Well, I guess I lost, didn't I? Well, that's too bad. That's a real shame. That's a real shame. Okay. There's a... Oh, no, there's no chance. He just goes there. So he could go here first. Uh-huh. I don't know. Is there a world? Is there some world? It's getting low on time. What happened here? He can't let me have the queen? Okay. Well, suddenly I am alive, we'll say that. I'm gonna get far away so I don't get forked. And I'm just gonna go make another queen as the plan. Can't go there? Okay, whatever, I'll just go here. It doesn't matter. Just don't lose on time. He's not gonna mate me. That is not gonna happen with those two pieces. So then the question becomes, can he stop this pawn? I don't know if he can do that. His king is like the safest king that's ever been made. Okay, I just have to be careful not to lose on time. So the one place where this could still go sideways. What a comeback. Oh my goodness. I was so dead. So dead. The comeback is real. I'm back on the first page. There's only 13 minutes left. There's a chance I could get one more win and go to 8 points. I'm just glad I'm back on the first page. His knight c6 wouldn't have worked. Okay. I'm going to have to look at that afterwards. I don't know. That is me with the J, a softer kind of like Jesper. Got it. Jesper, Royal Capybara, Understable. When are you coming on Chess Journeys? That's the real question. I think you're the person everyone wants to hear about. Oh. You guys ready for this? Let me see if I can grab it. Is it right here? Here it is. Okay. Can you guess the next guest of the Chess Journeys podcast? Can you guess? If you can't guess based on that, I'll help you out. The next guest is going to be Mauricio Flores Rios, one of one of my favorite chess authors. So that should be really fun. My plan is I'm going to ask him about his own journey. I'm going to ask him about, adult improvement, and I'm going to ask him about, what's essentially the Bible of chess players, chess structures. So should be a good one. He's got a cool YouTube channel too that I think I didn't know he had until very recently. Yeah. So should be a good conversation. Looking forward to it. Well, to get something interesting to talk about first. Understable. You have so many interesting things to talk about. But yes, when you're ready, you let me know. 11 minutes. Okay, got a game. I might be able to get this one in. Ooh, this person's pretty low rated. We're going to move fast to try to get the game in. The problem is, my playstyle is not like a quick mating playstyle, right? So like even if I'm many hundreds of points higher rated than somebody, it's going to take a long time. Yeah, let's go here. What's that? Was we like in some Grunfeld here? I think I just take. And then he takes, and then I take, and then the queen is there. I'm gonna go here. I guess we're in a Grunfeld. I don't know how to play the Grunfeld. I don't think that's the normal move to kind of weaken the king, but maybe it is. What do I know? I need to move fast is the only thing I know. We both need to finish with like a minute left if we're going to make it. With the increment, of course. The plan is to go here since it's a free Chakaruski. Question is, am I taking here? I don't think so. I think if he takes, I'm fine with that. I'm even considering going here. But then it seems like going there might be annoying. Not sure. Don't really know where to proceed. Okay, I will go here since I get, the free tempo. This looks annoying. I don't think there's any reason for me to give up the 2 bishops there. His knight's kind of out of play. It's not really threatening anything. There's something cool here. Takes. No, there's nothing interesting. So then the question becomes, what do? I think I just back it up. I was looking at some discoveries here, but it doesn't, like, I don't know what I was talking about. This is where, like, I'm doing too many puzzles, right? I can feel that this puzzle challenge I've created is maybe bad. Which way to go? I'm tempted to go here. These pawns look pretty menacing. He's also got this at some point. But I don't know. This looks pretty good. I guess maybe just that. Okay. Again, looking at crazy puzzle ideas like taking here. Probably best is just to go here. And if I go here, I'm defending that. Sure. I don't really like where my queen is here, though. Probably like rook here. Here is right. I don't know. Rook here. Probably bishop here to threaten that guy. To kick him away, and then maybe go here. I do have to... Okay, so I already moved him. So now what? I don't know. Don't know what to do. I don't like where my queen is. Simple as that. So let's just move the queen. Still eyeballing that thing as some sort of possibility. Maybe even just like that. Ah, okay. So now the pawns are looking to roll. I think maybe this is a good idea. And then after here, it kind of slows that pawn roll down, I think. Also looking at maybe here. Hitting this pawn a second time now that it's not doing as well. Now I can go here if I want. Here. I think I want to go here. Just kind of get out of this whole thing. Ooh, I don't know if that was a good idea. This is being hit twice now. Okay. Which way is this bishop going? Here. Sure. This is a very interesting one. I'm looking at this so I can put pressure on that. Like, his pawns are looking a little bit weak now, but these are too. Something like that seems pretty good. Okay, so he goes there. I'm gonna go here and here. Just kind of get both of these bishops out of the way, but both being pretty good. Only problem is that. So maybe that doesn't work. Ooh. I missed it. Now he could just take. And does everything fall apart now? Maybe. Maybe it does. Oh, yeah, I can't take there. What am I talking about? Everything definitely falls apart if I'm going to hang a piece. So yeah, that was just like a, like, what are you even doing moment. Like, the game is now over. What can I do to make it interesting from here? Nothing, perhaps? That certainly isn't a good move. I don't just... Oh, no, that's a terrible move, actually, because of takes, and then I could probably just resign. My opponent is only 1100, so it's like... probably shouldn't be resigning. Probably should fight, keep some pieces on the board. It's why I didn't want to trade here, but that was probably the right idea. Or maybe just go here would have been right. But I definitely have a chance. But I need to give myself a chance, right? I can't just kind of give up. Like, someone who is 1100 is a good chess player, right? They make mistakes generally at that rating, but they know how to play chess. So my hope is that I can allow them to the space to make a mistake. If I don't allow them the space to make a mistake, then they win. No problem. Because they are a good chess player. Okay, so if here actually, what about here? What about takes here? Maybe winning some material back. I am giving up this check though. Alright, I'm gonna go here. Same problem though, right? Takes. What? Oh. Yeah, this person's playing really well. That is a good point. If I take, and even if I take the free piece. Oh, actually, no, it doesn't work. I'm okay. I win a piece back, I think. Because this check I block here. And so now they don't win the bishop, which is what I thought they were going to do. And now it's a fine game. Now we're basically even at this point. Hopefully my, abilities can carry me through what has been a messy situation. Let's see. I haven't shown any abilities yet, though. In fact, am I just mated? Like, was all this talk of, like, I'm back? I'm actually not back? I guess I can go here. Whew. It's not going well. They do have a hanging piece, so that's good. I have to take here. This is hanging, of course. This check is not available. Not going to get the game done in a minute, though. That is not going to happen. That check. It's met by that. What am I supposed to do here? I think we're both kind of like, now what? Ooh, now the check is available, which is interesting. If I go check, and he goes here, doesn't really gain me that much, though. I don't really know how to play this game. If I go here, and he goes here, and I go here, here. I don't know, maybe just being on the run gives me something. I do have to keep worrying about this. I'm going to go here. I'm tired of that worry of getting checked and losing the piece. So we're just going there. That fixes that worry. And I'm going to go here. And I'm on this. Okay, he's not giving that up. So then I will go here and threaten that. This check here wins, actually. I just lost, didn't I? I didn't realize that. I didn't realize what he was setting up there. Bang, bang, win. Yeah, so I thought I had this thing all solved. And then I just lost the game like a bonehead. Oh my goodness. That's something. That's something. Woo boy. Oh boy. What? You have 2 ways to do a mate in one. Well, I guess not 2 ways to do a mate in one. Okay, I gotta look at this one. What a debacle. Okay, what happened? Okay, so this is how I play against the Grenfell. But not like this. I'll have to look at my opening repertoire here. That was definitely not a great move. So I should be ahead now. Not way ahead. Wow, what? The engine said 6.3 for a second. But yeah, so I'm definitely ahead. The engine wants me to take here. But yeah, the engine says I have a very nice lead. But this doesn't do much to help me. It's not bad. I'm 1.2 again. Okay, that was not good. The engine says that's equal, and I should have gone this way. I didn't love this way because I thought, well, they just go here, undermine my pawn. I have nothing. The engine says, well, that's not entirely true. You can go here, here, and I guess maybe here. Nope, not there. I can go h4. Okay, why can't I go here? Then I take, and I guess the claim is, yeah, your pawn is a little loose, but you're fine. You're guarding it well. It's actually pretty strong. I don't know. That looks weird to me. Alright, so we didn't go that way. I took the other way, thinking I'd be okay. The engine agrees, and now it's draw. Now I'm winning again with c5. c5. c5 here. What? And then bishop a6. Huh. Okay. Another one where I'm not fully understanding. I guess this rook is incredibly close to being trapped. It's just like tactical things that I was missing. Yeah, here I'm winning by 1, and here I'm not. So d6 is what the engine likes. Ah, okay, got it. Hitting this. But why not just here? c5. There's just a lot of tactics with the c5 stuff that I just didn't see any of it. And still not seeing any of it. I'm being really honest here. So we're just playing. It's even. I'm still doing well. I've got the 2 bishops. And then he gives me this. No, he takes the pawn. And I thought I had a cute rejoinder with this, and it didn't work. That's right. Now I'm remembering. I thought I was doing very well until that point. I could have just come back. And then we continue our even game. I foolishly thought I had this. I do not. And now I'm losing. And the game's over. But then my opponent makes a mistake. And I'm back. But I am down a pawn. So this is basically even. And then this is lost. Look at Peter says this is dead even. We've made zeros. And that's what I said. I was like, all right, I'm good. We're even again. And I was like, I guess I'll go here to threaten this pawn, and then they'll push. And my opponent's like, no, I'm going to mate you if you do that. And I was like, yes, you will. Yes, you will. All right, so let's take a look at how this ended, and then I'm going to go through. Chancho, first place. Oh my! Wow, what a whomping he gave everybody. My game against him was incredible. He didn't use any time. I'm wondering if he didn't use any time against everyone. I guess that's something we need to check. So Chancho, congratulations. He beat Understable, which Chancho is white. Okay, I got a little worried there when Chancho hadn't used any time. I was like, uh-oh, this is some sort of bot. But no, it looks fine. Chancho just had one heck of a day. Good job, my friend. I don't know if this is Chancho's first time here. I think maybe he said it was. Let's see. Or maybe not. Maybe that was the climber. Ah, yeah. Chancho said he's been here before. So, awesome job by Chancho. Okay. Let's see my games for today. I don't like to play a pile of blitz games and not look at them. It feels kind of pointless at that point. Okay, Gunnar John, I know what happened. I was doing a puzzle. Brad Martz. Okay. Let me just make sure I played this right. No, it's knight f6. I keep getting confused if it's e6 or knight f6 first. it ends up transposing. This is all mainline theory and what I play. And then here... Okay, good. Because this is, I think, what I play most of the time. The database has this as the number one move and black winning most of these games. Which is wild that this would be black winning. I don't understand that. Database. This is the number one move, and then this. And then this, and then feeding cattle. So very similar to what I did anyway. I don't know. So I went here, which I thought was fine. And then queen 7 is the move everyone makes here. I went here. And then queen c7. So I never quite got the idea that I wanted to play queen c7. Which is kind of ridiculous, right? Doesn't queen c7 win this pawn, like straight up? No, because he can go here. But the point is I didn't see that this was going on. I just, just kept missing that queen c7 was a good move. I had a whole plan. Okay. But this is all fine. Okay, this was not a great move. And I can understand that. Like, my pieces look great here, and it's like, what? Why'd you make your pieces worse? Doesn't make sense, right? So I think something like, I don't know, just double my rooks seems fine. Engine does not like that. The engine likes this. Okay. Why? Okay. I don't know why we have to throw the knight move in first, but okay. So then I took. Alright, I again lost to another tactic. Okay, so yeah. So I think the theme of today was doing too many tactics. Okay. Doing a lot of tactics is good. It is a smart plan. Tactics are very important. Doing too many tactics leads you into these areas where you're like, I'm going to solve everything with tactics. I could, of course, just move, right? And that's fine. I could move here, and we're fine. But instead, I'm like, no, I see it. I'm going to go here, here, and then I'm going to fork. And then I was like, oh no, that doesn't work because he'll go there. But wait, no, I found another tactical answer. I'll take here and then fork. I'm a genius. And I was like, well, no, I'll just go here. So it's like if you're going to try to solve all of your problems with tactics, you have to do it right. And the problem is when you do a lot of tactics puzzle books, you don't have to do it right. All you have to do is see the tactic, and then it is right. And that is the big challenge of trying to take doing a lot of tactics and then having them pay off in your games. Oftentimes they don't pay off in your games and you lose. Okay, so that's it. That's the bottom line. We don't have to really look at anymore. I'm lost at this point. I'm only down a pawn. Oh no. The game's ridiculous. I think I actually came back in this one, right? I should have won. Yeah, so like here I'm winning. I could have just gone here, which I looked at, but I thought this. Oh right, duh. Then I could go here. So you can't actually walk into the pin. You would have to go like there, and then I can go here. Okay, so that's why that is winning. And then also later, I had a win, like a straight up win, with a tactic, and there, I miss it, right? So it's like, now all that tactical work can come to fruition, and I can win, but I miss that tactic. So it's just like, utterly maddening. Alright, so there was that game. I don't think we need to look at the I Love Castle game. She lost a piece kind of early. Okay, this is important. I think here I must play this. I keep getting confused on which one I do. If I go here and here and here, this all becomes very... Ooh, that's not what I meant to grab the bishop. This is the line that I play. And then I end up going here and here, and this is the line. But I somehow messed it up, and by going here first, everything got all messed up. So now I need to go over to my Lichess study where I keep the treasure trove of all of my work on openings. By the way, I've interviewed people for the podcast who say they keep all their opening knowledge in their minds. That is madness. I don't understand that one at all. That sounds insane to me. So if that's you, how do you do that? I don't get it. It's bishop e3 is the line I'm looking for. Where is bishop e3? Bishop e3 should be like the number 1. So where is it? Why is it so far down? Bishop d3, bishop e2, knight of bishop e3. Okay. The question is here. And here. Yeah, of course. Of course I play bishop e6. Okay. So there are some lines where I don't do that, is the thing. I just can't. Maybe it's like if they play f3 first. Just different move order. Here. I don't remember. There's something where I play bishop e7 first. But now I don't remember because that's how opening theory works when you don't use it all the time. So that is annoying. I can think of a few instances where you default to development with the move b6 specifically when it's a mistake. It's not in repertoire. Maybe something to think about twice. Yeah. True. Okay. He's talking about back in the last game. I just missed that. Okay. So this threw everything into chaos. Also, that means I should have gone e6, bishop e6 here. And then if here, then I can go back to this. And now everything is a little weird. But at least when he takes here, I'm still taking with the bishop if I want. It's similar, but it does still seem like this stuff is going to be a little bit wonky. But at least the knight's protecting it. All right, but we went into basically all of the theory, but with me having the wrong moves in the theory. All right, so f4 is a mistake. That's kind of surprising to hear. f4 is a mistake, and then g6 is a worse mistake. I should have met that with this. Hitting this, I guess. If g4, I would take. What about just takes? Then I just take. And then this is hanging. Okay. Well, that's not what I did. I went here. He went here. He went here. And I'm winning. Not by a lot. Okay, so this was the right move. Or one of the right moves. That or bishop f6. Now bishop f6. I want to just look. This was not good, right? Yeah, that's not good. Alright, so I played this quite well. That was a big mistake. Here I'm up 2, it says. 2. See if we can find out how I'm up 2 here. Okay, so the bishop is not hanging. That's the first thing to remember. Bishop not hanging. So if the bishop is not hanging, we just go like knight g4, hitting their bishop. Ooh. Yeah, this does seem kind of interesting. Like, where is this bishop going? If it goes here, which feels like the only move, it's okay. That's not the move. Move is knight takes d3. If queen takes, I don't see how this is winning. And then rook e5. And this is winning. What? How's this winning exactly? So we win this pawn. Okay. Alright. Sure. So we can basically take an important center pawn. I didn't do that. I just made it equal. And I thought I was fine. But my opponent did... I kind of spun my wheels here, and my opponent actually made good moves. So this is the losing move. Most moves are fine here. This is losing for what reason? I don't know. G4 is not quite an only move, but by far the best move. Whereas if I'm back here, what's the difference? I don't know. Let's find out. Let's say I go here, here, and I can go here. And there's that. Okay, so by getting off of that, I deprive myself of that resource. And now suddenly I've opened my king up and he wins. He just goes there, 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 and the game's over. Like, we were equal here. Here we're equal. 3-4 moves later, I'm lost. Like, just wild stuff. Once that rook comes up, I'm dead. If I go here at least, I just thought this was also I'm dead. So, but I'm still dead. Just maybe slightly less dead. Okay. So that was a really well played by Dan. Alright, Joey and I... Oh, right. Hold on. So this is weird, right? So, like, this is not good. The engine says I'm up 1. And then this is like, what? What is happening? I've never seen anyone do this. Engine says blocking is good. And that, yeah, I have a very big lead now. But it didn't go that smoothly. Okay, so here I'm winning. Like, winning. With this move. What? How is this winning? I don't know. Go back here, hit both of these things. I get to go takes, check, here. Huh? Oh, here, here, here. And yeah, this is like getting to be textbook puzzly, right? And bottom line is, if we want to see like how should we have found this, this looks fine, right? Like this position, you're like, oh, this isn't so bad for black. But this, it's like, oh, this just looks like it's something out of a puzzle book, right? Like this just looks like a puzzle book. So interesting. Do you want to review my OTB game from yesterday? Yeah, perhaps. Let me see if we have time. I need to figure out what's happening in my house here. Okay, well so this was not good. This was again me puzzling, right? I was like, ooh, puzzle alert, womp womp. I've got these cool ideas, like, and it even said, like, this is probably not right, right? Like, I could just go here. This seems like a totally fine move, and I'm winning by a lot. This gives up all of my advantage. Although, because my opponent didn't make a good move here, I was able actually to reclaim some advantage. Again, not a great move. And then now I started putting everything back together. And then from here, it was pretty flawless. Seamless, not flawless, seamless. Okay, Chancho. This was a weird one. We played a lot of opening theory. Okay, that was kind of rude of me to do that. I know the opening theory. But so this is all the exchange opening theory. They go here. They're threatening the pawn. You need to guard it. But then you continue developing. And you can go here because if they take, you've got this trick. Like the normal, this thing. So then they go here. And then you can just take. Engine says probably castle first, then take. Right. I don't even know. Actually, engine's like you don't even need to take. You can go here, and which is weird though, because we're just going down a pawn then. But I guess we're going down a pawn in which all the pawns are weak. Bottom line is, it doesn't really work out for white to just nab that pawn. It looks like it would, but it doesn't. And then here. Okay, so here this was right. I thought this seemed right. And then here I'm losing. So what I should have done here is play knight d7. And just come back. Oh, right. I tried to be cute again. Right. So he takes, I take. And then any move apparently is good, but the move he should have done is like double up. But he starts doubling up. He's up 3. How do I survive this? He's up 4.5 now, and then this is winning basically. So I go here. Oh, right, he went that way. He goes here, and this is like what am I supposed to do here? Well, what was my plan? Oh, my plan was to run, and then just hope that like somehow this worked out, and this does not work out at all, and I'm lost. And that's not even the best way. The best way is to just take, of course. And I'm lost. Luckily, he didn't do that. And he went there. And I was able... Oh no, I lost. Wait. Oh yeah, this was the game against Chancho. Yep, and I lost. Right. And so this seems like another game where it was really lost by being cute. Right, like that's a fine move. And that's fine. But I don't have to try to trap it. Right? I can just move the knight back. I was a little worried my bishop was going to get trapped. And if they come back. Engine says like here. And then G6. G6 feels weird. Can't they just go here? King G7. What? Giving up the pawn and mating them. Oh, wow. Okay, I didn't see that. Okay. So that feels like another game that I sort of lost on tactics. So I feel like most of these games I'm actually using tactics to lose them rather than win them. Okay, so this was the game we already looked at where I didn't know my theory, and I'm actually lost here. That's a losing move. If I wanted to go this route, this is what I'm supposed to do. Bishop E2. Then it says I can go here. All right, because now this... No, that doesn't hang. Okay, but I can come back. Discard that. Why didn't I do that in the game? Why didn't I have that option? Ah, because I would lose that pawn. Right. If I went here, here, here. Also, he's got that now. Hitting this, and I'm lost. Alright, so let's check my theory on that one. Just for these first couple moves, and then we're going to move on. Alapin, D5, Alapin. Okay. And my move here is, yes, G6. So I got this move correct. I got the next move correct. And that's where I messed up. So here I'm supposed to take. And then that way I can just drop back and guard this. So let's say they go here. I go here. They go here. Okay, usually they take here first. Let's say they do go here to hit this. Then I go here, and then they go here, insisting. Then I castle, they go here. And I'm winning. Okay. Because I have this. And then, so if they take, stuck. Fascinating stuff. Okay. Good to know. And we lost that one terribly. And then Twister. Last game, we already looked at this game. Oh, maybe we didn't. Okay, yeah, so here, I feel like I'm winning. My opponent's got these backward pawns. Everything's kind of going great, and this is the move that gives away my advantage. I looked at this. I looked at going here to keep this guy here, and I was like, I don't know, it's just a little too loose. I'll just move it. It's fine. It was not a good idea. It wasn't the end of the world. but it wasn't a good idea. And then that's a terrible move. Okay, I can see that. And I can see how it ended up being really terrible. Okay, so this is actually a mistake, it says. Because after this, which I really, really looked at, but I just didn't like that. Ah, then I can go here. Interesting. That's not what the engine is saying. The engine says that loses terribly. But instead I can go here. And then if takes, I go here. And if, oops. And if he goes here, then we just take here. And then if here, I just don't love this. Stuff looks so messy. Ugh, I just wasn't really ready for this to get so messy. That's why I didn't play that. I thought this was good, but then it really just... And this was like almost a setup, right? Like he moves that rook and I'm like, okay, fine, I guess this is going to work. And it's like, no, man. Now you're dead. Like you couldn't have done that. Interestingly, we're back to draw territory if I just see that I need to guard this more. But I missed that. Ooh, that's losing. What? I'm just up 2? I can... Oh my goodness. Look what I missed. I can just take here. This is... Oh my god. We both missed the queen was guarding that square. So then I freaked out. Ran away. We're back to draw territory, by the way. And I'm losing again. I needed to go here, apparently. I didn't do that. I went there. Oh, yeah, right. I walked into that fork. This loses. I needed to just go, like, here. What? Oh, right. Okay. Okay. I went here. He takes. And the game's over. And now the game's at 1. What a wild turn. So basically he couldn't move. He needed to instead take here and make this stuff happen. But by moving, the game's over. And I have won. Well, I feel like in that game, Tactics won the game in the end. And I don't think I lost the game on Tactics. I mean, if anything, I lost the game on a missed tactic. Yeah. I don't think I made any tactical blunders that got me in trouble. I actually made some tactical saves. So there you go. Tactics giveth and they taketh away. So that's how it works. That's how it works. But I am thinking I need to scale back a bit on the tactics and do some of the stuff that was making me successful. So in order to do the 100 tactics a day, I've sort of scaled back other things because that's how it works, right? You only have so much time and energy to spend on chess. So I've scaled back other things that were helping and leaned more into tactics, which are also helping, but I think I went too hard there. I think that's going to have to end it for today. It's been about 2 hours or so. I got lots of stuff, unfortunately, I have to do. Royal Capybara, we'll have to look at your game next time. That is going to do it. And I will see you all next time, everybody. Goodbye.